morning, EagleNick Audits. I am EagleNick. How is everybody doing this morning? That was a Dalton Utilities truck just passed by there. Good morning, how you doing? EagleNick here. Fixing to enjoy an ice cold Pepsi. It's the choice of a new generation. You know what I mean, Vern? Look at the shape that this country is in. And if you wonder why, look down to the very bottom right of the screen there, and you'll see old Joe Biden saying, "Did I do that?" Good morning. How is everyone doing today? Let's show you exactly what this flyer says. Yes, Joe Biden did do that. Biden moves to reverse Trump's immigration agenda. CBS News. Cities overrun by migrants. Fox News. Border crisis costs American taxpayers $451 billion annually. Is this the America that you want? Ask yourself that question, and then ask yourself an even harder question. Do you want it to get better, or do you want it to get worse? It all depends on who you vote for come November. Now there goes a big dump truck, another City of Dalton public servant. Now that did not look like Dalton Utilities. That looked like just a City of Dalton logo on the side. It ain't America, it's the United States of America. You can poke fun at old EagleNick for the way he talks. Good morning. Good morning. Staying off the grid. How about I punch him? Bam, bam, bam. Bad Joe Biden. Bad Joe Biden. Why you want to do this to our country? Naughty boy, naughty boy. Go to your basement. Ladies and gentlemen, EagleNick has sent Joe Biden back to the basement. Let's just hope they don't create no more fake ballots while he's in the basement. You know what I mean? Ain't it funny how that there liberal media Ain't it funny how that there liberal media who hates Donald Trump, who hates Make America Great Again, will sit here and tell lies and say, "Oh yeah, Joe Biden, he did a real good job there." You know what I mean, Vern? Good morning, Turd Ferguson Outdoors. How are you doing this morning? So glad to see you once again in the live stream. It has been a while since I have saw ye. I'm glad to see ye. HGTV. Start at home. EagleNick is enjoying another one of them good ice cold Pepsi Colas this morning. It's the choice of the real generation. You know what I mean, Vern? Now I'm gonna have to break out one of me them there 24/7 red 100s. Now look, there's all kind of looky there. Here goes two dump trucks. These are all City of Dalton workers riding by. Hello, City of Dalton workers. How y'all doing this morning? Kamala Harris couldn't win a dog show. Kamala Harris could win if they're able to let all them millions of illegals that flooded across our border vote. You know what I mean? Cities overrun by migrants. Fox News 2/21/24. Why do you actually think the Democrats let all them migrants flood into our country and spread out all over the United States of America? It is all about the vote. Come on in. We'll give you everything you need. Just make sure you vote Democrat. You know what I mean, Burn? I will be there on election day to vote Trump Vance 2024. Now, EagleNick Audits made sure that he voted on May the 2nd. How about you? And I will be sure to be voting Republican in the upcoming election for the Whitfield County Sheriff. Well, DJ, they might do all of that bar construction, but they're doing it for less pay than they should be getting because it is only a way to get them to give them Democrats their vote. Now, them migrants, as you call them, are illegal immigrants. I do not call them migrants. I do not call them undocumented workers. You know, they do not call people who go into a store and steal stuff an undocumented shopper. You know what I mean? Let's call them what they are. Now, like I've done said, EagleNick Audits does not hate legal immigrants. I do not hate illegal immigrants. But for too many years, the Biden administration has let our country be overrun by illegal immigrants, all because they have placed them out throughout the United States of America so that they will have control over the election when the election rolls around. That is why so many Republican-led states passed voter integrity laws. Do you know what integrity means? I about bet you don't. Now, people talks about old EagleNick and says I'm an uneducated hillbilly, but EagleNick knows a thing or two about integrity. I do not compromise my integrity. How about you? Well, brothers and sisters, the only reason that there cheap stuff is so cheap is because it was made in foreign countries and then it was imported into the United States. You might be getting it cheap, but there's an old saying, you get what you pay for. You know what I mean? Just because the price is cheap does not mean that it is a better quality product. It just means it is a cheaper product. Yes, sir, DJ, and EagleNick has called out our government for allowing our companies like John Deere, who is moving their production to Mexico, when John Deere made $10,166,000,000 in profits last year. They are moving their production to Mexico, all in order to make more profit, eliminating American jobs, and at the same time keeping the citizens of Mexico in a type of slave labor, because the citizens of Mexico receive some of the lowest wages in the world. You know what I mean, Vern? That's what I've been talking about. I guess you've been under a rock or smoking a rock. You know what I mean, Jock? The United States has been allowing companies to move their production to foreign countries under the Biden administration. Now, when Donald John Trump was president, he placed tariffs on all of them imports, thereby causing many of those businesses to relocate their production back inside the United States of America. The tax breaks that President Trump made help the United States in more ways than the Democrats would like for people to know. Because of the tax overhaul under Donald Trump, there was trillions of dollars moved back into the United States from foreign banks. You know what I mean? Under the Democrats, they kept all their money hid overseas. $100%, Redbeard. That is completely true, and people will hate your guts for saying that. Hey, they can spread all that misinformation they want to because we all know it for what it is. It's not just misinformation, it is a bunch of lies, which is the only thing they have in their arsenal. You know, they say President Trump was convicted of all kind of charges. But if people would open their eyes and get that peanut butter out of their ears, they would know that President Joe Biden was charged with a bunch of different things, but his own controlled Department of Justice, who Joe Biden and the Biden administration weaponized against the American citizens and against former President Donald John Trump, they all said, oh no, he's just an old man with a bad memory. Nothing to see here. Move along now. Joe Biden brags about all the shit he did, all the laws he broke, all the people he hurt, but they turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to it, all because they only want to try to destroy America. Now, Donald John Trump said from the start that he wanted to make America great again. Now, I want to know, why the hell is it such a bad thing when a person running for the presidency states that they want to make America great again? I want it to be filled with hate. I would rather the United States be filled with great than the Democrat plan to fill us all with hate. You know what I mean? Joe Biden has not built anything. Joe Biden did not create new jobs. All them jobs came back that were lost during the pandemic. Quit telling your lies there, buddy, because they don't fly around here. The only thing flying around here is EagleNick audits, because I have wings and I don't have to drink Red Bull to have wings. You know what I mean? EagleNick likes to drink a good ice cold Pepsi Cola. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. EagleNick audits ain't no dummy. You know what I mean, Vern? Under the Biden administration, the United States has seen the highest inflation on record in the history of the United States. Do you know what Joe Biden says about that? Did I do that? Yep, you sure did, Joe Biden. I think Joe Biden should have went back to hiding in the basement a long time ago. You know what I mean? Joe Biden thinks that he is above the law. They say because former President Donald Trump is trying to use from the time he was president to exercise his rights of executive immunity, that he is wrong, while at the same time, when Joe Biden uses his executive immunity, oh, it's okay. It's a Now, my live stream keeps cutting on and off, and I have not moved my phone at all. So I do believe that they might be trying to mess with the internet. I hope it is not affecting the audio or video quality. And if it is, I would like to apologize, because it is not me. As you will see, the phone is propped up, it is not being moved. Now, this doggone bench I'm sitting on here, it about flew up on me. It acted like a seesaw. The other end raised up. Big deal. That Biden plan to control the border still allows 2,500 illegals to cross the border every single day. Biden's plan to fix the border is to let over 900,000 people still come into the United States illegally. Did you get that word? Illegally. Not to come in legal. No, Alex, this is not no joke. This is the God's honest truth. And as they say, the truth hurts. That big old dinosaur you see there is our federal government wanting to devour your paycheck, wanting to devour your life. No, Alex, you are the joke. I am not crazy at all, brother. I'm just telling the truth. Like I said, the truth hurts. And if you don't like what I'm saying, don't let the door hit you or the good Lord split you. You know what I mean, Vern? Now I'm going to get me a drink of this here Pepsi, the choice of a real generation, a generation that does not bow down to the government, but seeks to hold our government accountable for the way that they are trying to destroy the United States of America. Thank you there, DJ. That Pepsi really is. It's good. It's like that old Maxwell House coffee commercial. It's good to the last drop. You know what I mean? Let's see. I need to get a sound ready. The The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, the devil jumped up on Hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil its due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your souls to think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin. I'll take your bet you're going to regret, because I'm the best there's ever been." Johnny, you rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals it hard. Now, if you win, you get that shiny fiddle made of gold. But if you lose, the devil gets your soul. The devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up this bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. Then a band of demons joined it in and it sounded something like this. When the devil finished, Johnny said, "Well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done." He played "Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run." Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pie picking at the dough. Granny does not bite no child, no. The devil bowed his head 'cause he knew he'd been beat, and he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to try it again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best there's ever been." Yeah, you never did think that it ever would happen again. In America, did you? You never did think that we'd ever get together again. Well, we damn sure fooled you. We're walking real loud and we're talking real proud again. In America, and you never did think that it ever would happen again. The flag's been flying low, and the eagle's been flying slow, and a lot of people saying that America's fixing to fall. But speaking just for me and some people from Tennessee, I've got a thing or two to tell y'all. Well, this lady may have stumbled, but she ain't never failed. And if the Russians don't believe that they can all go straight to hell, we're going to put our feet back on the path of righteousness, and then God bless America again. And you never did think that it ever would happen again. In America, did you? You never did think that we'd ever get together again. Well, we damn sure fooled you. We're walking real loud and we're talking real proud again in America. And that's only because Donald John Trump will make America great again. While all the Democrats seek to do is make America hate again, to make Americans hate each other because of their race, because of how much money they have, because it is all about control. Divided, united we stand, divided we fall, is the way America should be. But with the Democrats, it's not like that, you see. The Democrats has a different motto. It is divide and conquer. You know what I mean, Burned? The Democrats want to take away people's Second Amendment right to own firearms. Why do you think that is? Why do you think there's no country got the guts to invade the United States of America? Because they all know they would not just have to deal with the strongest military in the world, but they would have to deal with millions upon millions of Americans who are armed to the teeth. And even more so, all of us redneck hillbillies. Come on, let them invade. Let them come into our mountains. See how far they will go. They think that we had it bad when we faced Charlie in Vietnam. Brother, I tell you now, you ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Now here's something you're never gonna forget. You just ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah, we've been around. You know what I mean? Hello, Mr. Greg Davis. How are you doing this morning? So glad to see you here. Randall Chase, how are you doing this morning? Miss Gina, how are you doing? Glad to see you. Now, when EagleNick Audits got arrested for exercising my constitutional rights under the First Amendment at the United States Post Office, the only thing that kept going through EagleNick Audits' head was this. I've got a friend named Ramblin' Bob. He liked to steal, gamble, and rob every honky-tonk in town. Well, I found out last Sunday EagleNick got arrested Monday. They got him in the jailhouse way downtown. He's in the jailhouse now. He's in the jailhouse now. I told him once or twice, filming public servants really ain't nice. He's in the jailhouse now. And then when he was in jail, they didn't want to give him a bond. They wanted to drown him in some old pond. They did not want to let old EagleNick go because they were so worried. They all were so hurried to keep EagleNick locked up so he wouldn't do the EagleNick Audit show. He's out of the jailhouse now. Out of the jailhouse now. And like Bart Simpson said, don't have a cow, man. You know what I mean, Burns? Now, I love y'all all. It's fixing to come a big storm here in Dalton, Georgia. We are under severe thunderstorm warnings again for up to the next week. I'm pretty sure it is, my friend. Now, EagleNick is on his bicycle, and I don't want to get wet. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that like to run me over, but they haven't been able to just yet. Now, with the right kind of weather conditions, with the roads all wet and slick, I'm pretty sure that they would just try to run over old EagleNick. And they'd say, oh, the road was slippery, and when I hit my brakes, I just slid into him. Oh, for heaven's sakes, I didn't mean to run over that there feller. You know what I mean? I'm not yeller. I'm not a big coward. In this day and age, you got to have eyes in the back of your head, or you got to have an eye in the sky. Thank you so much, Flip Normal. I appreciate you. I pray that you have a blessed day. Now I'm getting ready to pop on out of here myself because, like I said, there is a big storm brewing. The ones in the clouds I can handle, but I'm sure there's another storm brewing that I do not have a way to stop. You know what I mean? They got umbrellas and shelters to get under for the storms of the weather kind. Whoa. Look, I want to show y'all this. Check this out. What? See that? Seesaw, seesaw, seesaw. Now this bench was already like that before they come up and try to say the EagleNick audience tore up this here there bench. It was already like that. When I sit on the end, I about fell on my butt. You know what I mean, Vern? See, they put all that money and all that junk, but they won't keep, because this is the poor side of the town. You know what I mean? Look, EagleNick Audits wants to give some FYI for your information and call it like it should be, a public service announcement. Have you ever thought what Democrat is short for? Surely you've heard of abbreviations like LTD, meaning limited, or INC, meaning incorporated, or LLC, meaning a limited license corporation. Well, EagleNick Audits wants to tell everyone what Democrat is the abbreviation for, and it is all because of the way they run things. EagleNick Audits believes that Democrat is the abbreviation for demon creature. You know what I mean, Vern? Like I said, I don't sugarcoat. I don't sit. I don't beg. I don't roll over. And I don't play dead. I seen one of them there, Dalton Parks and Recreation Center vehicles pulled up there into the parking lot up there by the pond. Now they might be watching this here live stream. I don't really know. Now they may just be coming around to pick up the garbage out of all the garbage cans again. I must step over here and check and see if they've ever unlocked these restrooms. Now, when I was down here yesterday, there was a couple of ladies, had a couple of little kids down here playing on the playground, and one of the little girls had to use the bathroom real bad and run over here to the bathrooms, and the mother hurriedly followed her over here, and she was shocked to find that the bathrooms was locked. And I told her, I said, ma'am, that's how it is. They keep them locked 24/7. But the bathrooms up there in that fenced in area where all the well-to-dos actually take their kids to play ball, that pays the Dalton Parks and Recreation Center big fees for their kids to be on them ball teams, that their bathrooms are definitely unlocked, but they have a big fence up to where the average public, cannot get inside to use those bathrooms. But I will be right back. I'm going to go over here and check it out and just see if they unlocked them, which I am sure they have not. Mercy day, mercy day. That's a big negatory on the bathrooms being unlocked. They still got them locked as usual to keep out the poor people from being able to use the restrooms. Now, I would say if some of them parents would stand there and block the view of their little kids from anybody watching, and they would just let them crap all over the concrete here in front of the bathroom doors, that maybe they would get the point and they would unlock them their bathrooms and quit stopping people from being able to access them. You know, this is a public park. Those are public restrooms, yet they do not allow the public to have access to those restrooms. Well, I feel sorry for you there, brother. I don't have a tough time trying to spell or speak. You sound like a big fat rat the way you squeak. You know what I mean? Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. I don't like a EagleNick. Every time I hear him talk, it just makes me sick. Hey, zip face. Go get you some Clearasil and take care of that stuff. You know what I mean? I bet you're so damn dumb you got your preparation H mixed up with your preparation H. You ain't got no pimples on your ass, but your face is shrinking. You know what I mean, Vern? No, sir. EagleNick did not have a stroke. Hey, everybody, happy word. Stroke me, stroke me. Na 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 na. Well, I'll be damned if it ain't another Alex in here. Hello, different Alex. I like Joe Walsh better myself than Alex Walsh. You know what I mean? My Maserati does 185. I lost my license, so now I don't drive. I have a limo I ride in the trunk. I lock the doors in case I get drunk. People say I'm crazy, but I have a good time. Oh, life's been good to me. As a military veteran, you're a damn fool because I ain't hiding shit, jackass. If you don't like what I say, why don't you get the hell out of here? Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you there, military veteran. You know what I mean, Vern? I bet you're a damn military veteran. You was probably the last deserter the U.S. military had. Which military was you in? Was you one of the Charlie commies in Vietnam that was killing American soldiers? Like I said, I don't sugarcoat shit. If he don't like it, he knows what to do. And if he needs help, I'll be glad to show him the business end of my Crocs. Chris Diaz, then you must have just got here because I've stated many times that EagleNick supports all of God's creation, all of mankind, because we were all created in the God's image. Now, we was talking about the United States of America. We was not talking about the human race. You're trying to say EagleNick has said stuff that I have not said. I'm just talking about facts. Are you telling me that Charlie didn't kill American soldiers in Vietnam? Are you trying to say it didn't happen? Do you deny the Holocaust happened? I do not cause division. I said, united we stand, divided we fall. I talk about how our government allows our businesses to move the production to foreign countries to get a bigger profit, keeping the citizens of those countries in a type of slave labor because those citizens live in the countries with the lowest wages in this here world. Now, by allowing our companies to move to a foreign country to manufacture their products, that takes away American jobs while at the same time keeps citizens of foreign countries receiving the lowest wages in the world. Those jobs that moves over to those foreign countries does not benefit the citizens of the country. It benefits that company and it benefits that country's government. You know what I mean, Vern? Watch what you say before you spit it out your mouth, because you might just choke on it. You know what I mean, Vern? EagleNick deals in facts, not fiction. Like I said, the truth hurts. And if you don't like it, then you know what to do. And if you can't figure it out, I'll be glad to help you. All you have to do is just give me the word, and you can be sure that you will be heard. You know what I mean, Vern? that there thing on the table, it says, did I do that? EagleNick audits did not print it up. I did not make it up. The top thing there says CBS News. The second one says Fox News. And the third one says NR. Nowhere on there does it say EagleNick or EagleNick audits. What I put on my live streams, that is my content because I own my channel, but I do run my channel on YouTube's platform. Go have yourself a Pepsi. It is the choice of the real generation in this here United States of America, which I consider to be a great nation. And under President Donald John Trump, who made America great again, EagleNick is saying that if Donald John Trump is reelected, that we will make America great again. Why do Democrats consider it such a sin that we want to make America great again? Why do they seek to destroy the United States? It is EagleNick. It's not EvilNick. It's not Eagle Rick. It's not Eagle Prick. It is Eagle, EagleNick. If you'd get that there peanut butter out of your ears and take that beam out of your eye before you start talking about the moat that I have in mind, you might would understand, because the truth hurts. Oh, baby, let me be your loving teddy bear. Put a chain around my neck and lead me anywhere. Oh, let me be, oh, let him be your teddy bear. I don't want to be a lion. Lions ain't your kind. You love another. Just want to be your teddy bear. Yes, EagleNick is corny. I know I'm corny. I got a whole can. EagleNick out. It says it is great value. Golden sweet. Look, I am golden and I am sweet. Well, everybody, it's about time for EagleNick to head on out back to the eagle's nest. Main burn. Now, that is about the third or fourth time my internet keeps kicking off saying, "You're alive." I've been alive the whole time. EagleNick is not homeless. I am homeless than I am at home. Check out my YouTube channel there before you start that EagleNick Audits does have live streams from that there eagle nest to where I'm looking down on all of y'all bootlicking trolls that all y'all want to do is come in and try to cause controversy. But like I said, EagleNick does allow it because it is free speech under the First Amendment of the United States Constitution. But once again, let me reiterate that this happens to be EagleNick Audits channel. I have ultimate control over what goes on in here. You know what I mean? Did I do that? Did I call you a bootlicking troll? No, I said bootlicking trolls. But guess what? If the boot fits, lick it. Go get you some. But EagleNick says you wouldn't have to buy so many of them if you would doggone quit licking them there boots. And if you don't like what EagleNick Audits has to say, let me give you this advice. Go get you some of that there Preparation H and some Vagisil and make sure you put it in the proper place and you will start to heal. You know what I mean? Did I do that? Why, EagleNick Audits, he's a mean old guy. He won't let me talk every time I try. Well, I'm going to cry now. Well. What? Yeah, brother, it's grade school insults just to make sure that your intellect can understand it. Because y'all want to call EagleNick Audits an inbred hillbilly, an uneducated hillbilly. But that don't bother me at all. Roar, we're going to get you, EagleNick. Roar. We don't like you, EagleNick. Roar. Hey, bro, I talk the way I've always talked. You know, it's like Forrest Gump said, life's like a box of chocolates. You sound like you're stupid. But like Forrest Gump's mom always said, stupid is as stupid does. You know what I mean, Vern? Now why don't you fly on away? EagleNick, quit talking, you're making me sick. Quit spewing all of your lies. Quit spreading all your hate. Donald John Trump only wants to make America great again. You know what I mean? Vern, that is actually 100% true. Silver Geist. If the boot fits, lick it. I do not know who J-Town is, but I wonder if he gets as many people wanting to say bad things about him too. I bet you was higher than I was when you got your GPA too. When I graduated in the 97th percentile. that my scores was as high as 97% of the graduating seniors in 1993. Now, I know people don't like EagleNick, and I know when I talk that it makes them sick, but hey, that's okay. Did I do that? Yeah, you may not know about that, but EagleNick knows the truth. And like I said, the truth hurts. Well, Tim Jones, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. And if you need a little help, I'll be glad to show you the door. Then you won't have to watch EagleNick anymore. You know what I mean, Vern? Now I'm afraid that it's time that I got to split because I can't take too much more of all the bullshit. You know what I mean, Vern? Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I consider you all my sister and brother, even those of you that hate me. You know, it's okay to have all that hate because EagleNick, oh, it thinks you're all great. Y'all have a blessed day. And until next time, EagleNick, out it. I am EagleNick. Did I do that? And I'm out.